Public transportation an autumn day in Baghdad, from one side to the other, in a street where the noise of passing cars is loud. I cannot hear anything, as if I were under the influence of hypnosis. Questions rain down on my head as if they were heavy rain from what remains of the winter days. Where to and what next? After I left the choice of my direction to my feet to decide my direction with this loss and this involvement in a reality that does not resemble me at all. Sometimes I wake up from this hypnosis to find myself in another disappointment. And other days have passed faster than our feet trying to cross a street that is never calm. Sometimes those days come when I was sitting near the window as usual on a public transit bus, and there was a person with long silver hair and a body heavy with grease after he had bothered me by sitting near me and made me petrified in the seat like a branch of a tree that had been separated by water for decades. He talked about more than one topic, and the nonsense delirium led him to ask me about my age and how the days would escape me. I answered him that the days had already fled without returning, and that the clock of time was faster than the autumn wind and the leaves it carried, which had also become a victim of the successive miles of the clock. I made the decision to leave the public transportation vehicle prematurely when I got off. He accused me of some childish actions that did not indicate anything other than how superficial his thinking was. As I write these lines after hours of the situation, I envy him for this superficiality, and after days while my feet were deciding the course of my day, I found that what he says is true. With every use of public transportation, I often look at the laboratories of those around me in an attempt to draw scenarios for those hollows, rivers, and valleys visible on their faces, of course, without disturbing them with those aspirations because I always wear very dark sunglasses. Perhaps the roles here differed from this man. He told me that we will meet again. I hope this does not happen. This is my game and I have no desire to share it with anyone. Mustafa Kaduri.